Alright, what's good, y'all? It's the Sandman back at it again with another reaction video. And today we got something new, guys. We're looking at, well, I'm familiar with Eric Clapton. Are you guys familiar with Eric Clapton? Because if you're not, you should be. You damn well should be familiar with who the hell Eric Clapton is because, guys, growing up, I'm pretty old school. I listen to all the old shit, but a lot of all these old guitarists, man. Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, of course, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, um, Richie Blackmore, BB King, Albert King, all these guys, man. Um, you just really appreciate, especially when you start playing guitar or when you start listening to how newer artists are influenced by these guys, you really appreciate their genius and their brilliance, man. Um, and Eric Clapton's one of these guys, man, because when I listen to some of his work in Cream, and some of his solo work, the guy's playing is unreal. You know what I'm saying? It's precise. He's got a rich tone, the woman tone. He's got phrasing like no other, man. He's a blues god pretty much. Um and you know, I'm not really a fan of like comparing who's better between guitar players because they're all very unique. But Eric Clapton deserves to be in the top echelon of players out there. For how of course, for he's way ahead of his time, in terms of setting the standard for how to just play, beautiful, soulfully, cleanly, and just consistently put out great music. Um, but just the beauty and simplicity too, as well. It's a very sophisticated, way. He plays like things that would on paper seem rather simple, but he plays it like no one else can. You know, um, but that's it. Bad Love, okay? Eric Clapton, Bad Love. This is not a song I've heard, but it's an old school sort of live video from 1990. I'm just gonna get right into it, man. Feel like listening to some Clapton right now, so that's why I'm reacting to the guy. But anyways, let's get it. All right, so right off the bat, that is a great, great guitar hook. Um, and you just look at that; he's got a cigarette on the neck right there. That's pretty dope. Yeah, man. I don't think I've watched a lot of videos from like the Claptons from live videos from like '90s. Man, this hairstyle, I've seen it on like pictures and stuff like that, but I haven't really seen him play in this era live, which is crazy that I'm actually seeing this for the first time. Usually I've seen stuff from Cream, probably earlier, like '80s before that, and then even later than you know, 2000s and stuff like that. So the 90s is something that I actually haven't heard a lot of from Clapton, you know, in terms of live videos. But right off the bat, man, great guitar lick. It's the you know the way he switches keys. I think there's like a key switch, you know, in the beginning, that guitar hook, and then he switches keys to like uh maybe D minor, B flat. He plays a B flat major chord, so you know I don't know. I'm not gonna say what key it is, but you know it's like a key change. It sounds a lot like Layla and how that song is structured too. You know, it's something interesting. Maybe that's like a songwriting, you know, little signature thing that he does. So great observations that I'm seeing so far, man. And great backing band as well. This background singers are killing it. The bass player's killing it. Drummer's killing it. It's overall feel good music.
Now I see that my life has been so blue. With all the heartaches I had to lie and do. But I'm glad to say now that's all behind me. With you here by my side, and there's no more memories to regret. Your love will keep me alive.
This is why he's one of the greatest, man. This is it. Prime example. His vibrato is insane. His vibrato is killer, man. Ah, it's just like he's does the blues scale, right? It's mainly the blues scale, odd, little notes to spice things up, maybe a little bit outside the scale or whatnot. Um, but it never sounds recycled. Things don't sound redundant. They don't sound. It's just he knows how to phrase things in a way that it sounds so fresh. You know what I'm saying? It sounds I could hear him play those same three notes and maybe little combinations or variations of those notes for like 2 minutes straight. Just three notes, one position, and he'd still make a killer solo out of just those three notes. I guarantee you. I can't do that. I know a lot of guitarists can't do that. This guy is one of those guys that can do that. And you see how, obviously it's not, other people can do that too, who are also really great guitarists, but you see how this guy it just makes his sound stand out. Just the pull offs. The one thing that I can recognize quickly from Clapton's playing is like this little pull off things that he does. You know what I'm saying? I think it's third position pentatonic with the root note on the B string. I think, but just those pull off moves that he does right there in the BB box. It's just so Clapton. It's so Clapton, and it sounds a lot like Buddy Guy too. They're very similar. Um, but it's his signature style, man. It's his signature style. It's just you got to give it to him. Like you can't like you can't take the greatness away from this guy, man. Obviously the song was great. It's a good feel good song. It's a good love. It's like a party song. You know what I'm saying? But it's very emotional. The love. You know, bad love. Obviously, I've had enough of it. I need something that makes me feel good. For once, that's something that means something. You know what I mean? Um, but maybe you're the one for me. Maybe you're the one that can end this streak of mine. Or maybe not. But yeah, killer song. Backing band was great. Of course, Clapton's always got some amazing musicians with him. Um, and I love to see the band just feeling how other people play too. Clapton does that as well. He likes to give the shine to other musicians, and other musicians respect his greatness as well. Um, it's love to see it, man. You love to see it. Uh, this is what music's about. This is what it's all about right here. Um, but yeah, the vibratos, the tone was sick too. Um, yeah, great stuff. I'm not gonna drag this video on for too longer than it needs to be. But there you go, guys. Eric Clapton, "Bad Love" live, 1990. Great song, first listen. There we go. Slow Hand strikes again. All right, thanks for watching, guys. The Sandman checking out. Peace.